Welcome everyone. In this particular video, we are going to see what is the amino acid and what are the types of amino acid and what is the role and function of the amino acid. Amino acids are organic molecules that when linked together with other amino acid, it's going to form a protein. So basically, we get a protein from these amino acids. All these amino acids are the basic building blocks of a protein. Amino acids are essential to life because the proteins they form are involved in virtually all cell functions. So amino acids as individual they are going to have lots of function, and apart from that, once it converts into a protein, it's going to do lots more functions. So some proteins function as enzymes, some as antibodies, while others provide structural support. So likewise, an amino acid can play multiple functions and multiple roles in our body. Although there are hundreds of amino acids found in nature, proteins are constructed from a set of 20 amino acids. So from this you could able to understand just 20 amino acids is going to constitute your protein, which is very important for our life. So we will see what are those 20 amino acids. Before that, we will see the basic structure of an amino acid. So generally, amino acids have following structural properties. You could see the image on the right top of this particular presentation. So there are 5 components or parts present in an amino acids. The first one is a central carbon, which we call it as the alpha carbon, to which all the remaining 4 molecules are attached. The first one is a hydrogen atom. So a hydrogen atom is present in the top of this particular molecule, which is connected to the alpha carbon. The second one is a carboxyl group, so which is a acid group. Okay, so basically the name amino acid so gets this acid from this carboxyl group. The third one is a amino group, that is NH2 group. So the name amino for this amino acid came because of the presence of this amino group. The last one is a R group, which we also call it as a variable group. So this R group which is present is going to be differ in these 20 amino acids. So all other remaining molecules, the carbon, hydrogen group, carboxyl group and amino group, it's going to be similar and same in all the 20 amino acids. Only this R group is going to change in different amino acids. So now we will see the different types of amino acids or the classifications of amino acids. Generally, we classify amino acids into 3 subtypes. One is non-essential amino acids, conditionally essential amino acids and essential amino acids. What are these? While amino acids are necessary for life, not all of them can be produced naturally in the body. So that is, out of these 20 amino acids, only 11 can be produced naturally in our body. So you can see out of 20, just 11 is produced naturally in our body. So which makes just 50 to 55% of the amino acids are produced naturally inside our body. So the remaining percentage of amino acids we need to take it from a outside source like a food source or like some supplements. So these 11 amino acids which are produced naturally in our body is what we call it as non-essential amino acids. Why? Because it's not essential, because already our body has produced it, so we don't need to take it from a outside source. That's why the name non-essential amino acids. That doesn't mean it's not essential for any function in our body. It's just on the point of view whether we need to take it from outside source or not. So these 11 amino acids are alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartate, cysteine, glutamate, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine and tyrosine. So with the except of tyrosine, out of these 11, the remaining 10 non-essential amino acids are basically synthesized from a products or intermediates of crucial metabolic pathways. So we know that there are a lot of metabolic pathways going on in our body. So from this metabolic pathways, either as a product or as an intermediate, we are going to synthesize all these non-essential amino acids. I'll give you an example. So for example, alanine and aspartate, we take these 2 amino acids. These 2 amino acids are basically derived from the substances produced during the cellular respiration. So basically whenever our cell undergoes cellular respiration, these two products, two amino acids, we are going to synthesize. For example, in that specifically if we go, alanine is synthesized from pyruvate. So we know what is a pyruvate, which is a product of glycolysis pathway. So during the glycolysis, the final product is a pyruvate. From this pyruvate, you are going to synthesize this alanine. The second amino acid, aspartate, it is synthesized from oxaloacetate. So what is this oxaloacetate? It is an intermediate of a citric acid cycle. So as already mentioned, it can be synthesized from the product or from an intermediate of metabolic pathways. So this is non-essential amino acids. The second type is conditionally essential amino acids. Actually, this is like a subtype of non-essential amino acids. Out of these 11 non-essential amino acids, there are 6 non-essential amino acids, namely arginine, cysteine, glutamine, glycine, proline and tyrosine. These 6 non-essential amino acids are considered conditionally essential because as the dietary supplementation, sometimes you need to take it from a outside source because of a illness, or sometimes in children it can't be synthesized naturally. So these are non-essential amino acids becomes a conditionally essential amino acids for a shorter duration of time because of some particular conditions like a illness or sometimes because of the age limits. So that's why the name conditionally essential. So because the name is like it's under certain condition you need to take these types of 6 amino acids from a dietary supplement. The last classification of amino acid we call it as essential amino acids. Okay, so what is a essential amino acids? So these amino acids that cannot be produced naturally are called essential amino acids. They are histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan and valine. These essential amino acids must be acquired through diet. So the basic idea is these 9 amino acids are not produced in our body in a natural way. So we need to take it from an outside food source or from a source like a supplements, amino acid supplements. So common food source for these amino acids includes eggs, soy protein and white fish. So unlike human, plants are capable of synthesizing all these 20 amino acids. So they don't have anything like essential because for them everything is non-essential amino acids. So now we will see the functions of amino acids. Already we have mentioned it's acting as the building blocks of protein, which is the very important function of amino acids. Apart from that, it has one unique property called as amphoteric molecule. That is, it can play both as an acid as well as base depending on the situation provided. So because of this particular unique property, it acts as a biological buffers in our body. So these two are the most important functions of your amino acids. Apart from that, individual amino acid has its own functions. For example, valine acts for muscle growth and regeneration. Tryptophan helps in regulating appetite, sleep and mood. Leucine helps in producing growth hormones. Lysine helps in absorption of calcium and alanine helps in as an energy source for liver. Similarly, every amino acid has its own unique function and role, and together they act as a building blocks of protein, which in turn is going to contribute to lots and lots of function and role in our body. So in the next video, we will see what is a protein and what are all the different types and functions of a protein.